Hi, my name's Chuck. I got a pretty decent job 3-4 years ago as a janitor, amazingly. I worked hard, I rose through the ranks, and next thing I knew, I was lower middle management of a bunch of other janitors. I was making about $15 an hour, working pretty much on call, any shift. I've been to work at 6 in the morning. I've been to work at 6 at night. I worked overnights, mornings, afternoons. I didn't care. I needed the money because, this is the economy we live in. About 3 years after I started working there and had moved up the ladder, realized I was missing a lot of time with my family and basically asked to step down as the manager and just become kind of the lead. They accepted. I only took a 50 cent an hour pay cut thanks to the awesomeness of my boss, my immediate supervisor. About 3 months later, the retailer that I worked for decided to corporate reorganize and create a new region. When they brought in the new regional for the department I worked in, they realized that they were paying me $14.50 an hour to do a job that they could pay somebody $11 an hour for. I was targeted until they were able to finally get me out the door. I was not laid off. I was fired. The State of Kansas Unemployment Commission agreed with me when we said that the firing was unjust. I collected unemployment for about a month before I was right back to work. I'm lucky. I have a manual skill set. I went from doing janitor work to doing drywall finishing. I took a $3 an hour pay cut. I now cannot afford food. I have health insurance that's not very good, that I really can't afford to have. If I didn't have good friends and family, I probably wouldn't eat, and a lot of times my bills wouldn't get paid. A lot of times my bills don't get paid as it is, and we have that whole, I'm worried about what's getting shut off this week. We get to play the whole kind of Russian roulette of what gets paid this time, what's the furthest behind. The one thing that always gets paid is rent and car because, I gotta go to work and I gotta have a place to live. But I'm really sick of this. I'm really sick of working all the time, never having any money, knowing that there are people out there who do way less and contribute way less to society, but due to their luck and station and their ability to fuck over their fellow man, now have millions and millions of dollars. I don't even have the chance to make my millions and millions in the so-called land of opportunity. This is where I have a really big problem, alright? This is the land of opportunity. I want to start a small business, but I can't under this. I'm a modern-day wage slave. I live paycheck to paycheck. I'm terrified of the day my car breaks down, my kid gets sick, or if I get sick. I have no savings, despite working all the time. Anyway, my name's Chuck Weismiller. I am the 99%.